going on YouTube? Kronos here, and welcome back to the PSO2 video. So today's video, we're actually gonna do something a little bit different, something we haven't done in well, ever really. You guys probably saw the video I put up of doing endless rondo on stream, and I thought, you know, we've got all this time until we have to until we've got NGS coming up. We've basically completed not only all the content, but the primary content that we have available to us as of right now. So I figured, why not just jump into a couple of challenges of things we have not completed ourselves earlier on. And I thought, you know what, well, I really don't have much of a score when it comes to endless. Let's go ahead and give this a shot as well. So like I said, I was doing rondo on stream. I figured, why not try doing Recollection for the YouTube. Now, to be honest, this is kind of just a pilot thing. There's a good chance this video may not even see the light of day, who knows. But if you guys are watching this, I did decide to upload it. And I don't know how long these videos are going to go. I think I'm probably going to cut them at certain intervals and start up another one afterwards. So it'll be like, you know, not too crazy long of an episode for each video. Because I know rondo or endless can be pretty long runs, and there may end up being some runs where I have to cut short, because most of this is going to be a situation of me basically learning. It's mostly what endless is learning stages, learning how to deal with certain interactions in spawn, learning when to properly use nifta, which is your photon blast, is a huge part of endless. So yeah, I figured, why not just take you guys along on the journey with me. If you guys are new to the channel, heads up, I do content over here on PS2 Daily. It'd be super awesome if you were to like the video and subscribe if you want to, you know, keep up with the content moving forward. As far as my gear, I'm probably not going to go over my gear every single video. It's probably going to just be the first one, but I'm still rocking my claws units, Atlas arm, claws leg, and claws back. These are set up with timed abilities specifically for rondo at the moment. That's what I'm working on, but I will probably still get some use out of some of these abilities. I'll be honest, there's a couple of stages I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to Recollection, but it they do still work out fairly well. As far as my my gear goes, I'm going with basically what I like to call kind of a bit of a scuffed rainbow set, where I'm still using Petal Gleam and Rainbow Will, and then S7 crit chance to make sure I hit 100% crit on Etzwell. Is it absolutely imperative you hit 100% crit? Not really, unless you're really going hard on dual blades, because that full connect not critting does kind of hurt. So yeah, nothing too crazy here. We haven't really ever run this, so it's probably not going to be fantastic. I think the one time we did run this, I think I might have lapped once, like kind of a YOLO lap, but yeah, we'll have to see how things go. Plus, this will give me kind of like a bit of an outlet of just having a place to just, like, you know, talk to you guys. One that does suck about endless is I do have to kind of use wand, even though I really don't want to. Not my favorite weapon. Funny enough, I found out that someone got loner on rondo with just using dual blades, which I needed not to know was a thing, because now I want to try it. I haven't done it with wand, and I know with wand it's a much higher score, so I better chances of getting it completed is by actually learning to do it with wand. But there's always this kind of niceness. There's a familiarity from using a weapon type that you know. Come up here and hit this guy. And just laser down all of these targets. There's always one guy left over. Unfortunate, but we take those. As far as how the series is going to end up going overall, again, to be honest, I'm not sure how long it's going to go. This may end up just being a total wash, and I don't like it at all. If that happens, I mean, we'll figure something else out, but trying to do daily PSO2 content and figure out what to actually do all the time is kind of difficult. Oh, what is this? Okay, this is just kill enemies. Nothing too crazy here. Yeah, trying to figure out daily PS2 content to do and then, like, actually do it. Not exactly the easiest thing I've found, so hats off to all of you guys who out there in the YouTube space do daily content, especially for PSO2, man. I don't know that I can consistently think of content to do all the time for PSO2. It's becoming increasingly difficult, at least until NGS gets here. And for some reason, people always tend to swap over to double saber here. Not really sure why. I guess it's because it's better on this weak point damage. Or might be the lock on that they use. Could be that too. Hello? Just make sure we take care of you, or you start going crazy. Not too bad there. And reached our first interval. Now I have heard that Recollection is a good bit easier than Rondo. Rondo has been kicking my butt quite a bit trying to learn how this actually works, so. But Recollection does also not have certain things like places to refresh your drink and so on and so forth. I guess these are things that they didn't really think about when they were making the original one, thinking people wouldn't go nearly as far as they probably have. I'm not sure if it was Recollection or Rondo, but there's a group of people who actually had managed to go all the way to max points the one time. That's what's tankiness is super useful. A max point run, man. It is kind of crazy to think about too, though. You'd hope that you're actually, you know, good enough to run something like that at one point in time. But some people are really, really good at this game. Hopefully that should take care of those guys. Yep. I think if I just stay about this height and just laser across, I should hit them in the head. I don't know where a good Nifta would be here in this situation, but I'm gonna try this. Doesn't seem like a good one. Now I hadn't done a ton of research on Rondo, but I've done it substantially less on Recollection. So I really don't know how Recollections tend to go. Could you, like, you know, stay still, please? Thank you. See, I really don't know how Recollections are supposed to go. Enemies from the front. All right, cool. Okay, that's right. Prism Circular is going to take them out. We are fairly strong compared to the enemies we're fighting, so. Then we got a dragon over here. Pretty nice. So I do want to take, like I said, these runs to kind of just talk with you guys about mostly anything that's going on in the world at the moment. At least from PSO2 perspective. Let's top this really quick. Thank you. If you could just die for me. Like, you guys' thoughts on what you're expecting out of NGS, man. Got some pretty cool stuff coming up. At least from what I've seen so far. Exploit a weak point. Okay. You guys have to be careful to kill him when I pull him down. And not do a bunch of damage ahead of time. Gotcha. Oh, I guess I was lasering there instead. I thought I had done focus. I just had a regular laser by accident. So I can pull these guys together myself. That was the thing. So I know this, I think, was a decent enough to spot. I was like, oh, like, why isn't this done? It's because he's not dead. It's funny, in Rondo, this usually has Luther with it. Hopefully this goes off in time. Oh, Luther's right here. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. Maybe this is the actual Recollection stage and not Rondo. Make sure we feed our mag. That's something that I have to get used to doing pretty consistently. Also, not taking too much time in these interval areas, because like I said, these episodes will end up being fairly long if we do. But yeah, talking about what was it called?
Please eradicate all enemies.
What was I thinking about just then? I was talking about, dude, am I getting old? You get scared every once in a while, right? NGS, that's what it was. NGS stuff. Yeah, how people are living the copium life, thinking we get announcements of other classes before NGS comes out. I'm pretty sure we're basically done with class announcements for NGS. Now, granted, that's just my guess. I'm hoping I'm wrong about that. I want to see basically the last 3 classes I'm expecting to see in the game. More or less. Oh, whoops, I'm out of PP. I think I might lose time on this, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I was supposed to niff to these guys or not, but destroy sections I feel like I'm not going to get enough of, yeah. Yeah, we got quite a few actually, more than I thought. So, because we're so tanky, we're just going to open up all of these. And then make sure we have our potential up, if I can get it. Well, getting stunned doesn't help. But I can do these connects in between here. Oh, fell down over here. Alright. Well, not as how I wanted that to go, but close enough. What we'll have to do is activate potential before getting into the fight with them. We take this. Excuse me, we take this. What is this? This is it short parts? Because we're fighting, yep, Elder. Elder's definitely a dual blades fight for me. Just because I have so much control over the parts I'm attacking. So this is destroy sections. I actually don't want to push him here. Come on, give me more arms. Give me more arms to fight. So I think if you're like a prepared Rondo runner, or a prepared Recollection runner, you want to status him right there. That way he doesn't go anywhere, to save a bunch of time and then break as many arms as you can. But unfortunately, we don't have a way of statusing him. I think I could get some TMGs. I'd be able to status him. Okay, is that even a breakable arm? Now that I think about it, certain Elder arms aren't breakable. Well, he died, so... I want to say we take those, but that was pretty terrible. And getting knocked out of that attack sucked. No, I can just do this. No, didn't kill it fast enough. Still killed it though. No, already resistant. So I do know I want to laser down this set and double saber you down really quick. And then I want to go to you and then do this. And then do this. And cleave the two of you together. Actually, even better. Definitely could have been faster, but in the effort of we take those, we take those. And let's grab those and feed the old mag. Top back up and jump back in. So yeah, we're talking about or at least attempting to talk about, this is actually gonna be more difficult than I originally thought it was going to be, which is talking about stuff and also doing something completely separate and different. But originally talking about the classes, we'll be thinking of seeing an NGS man, and I'm still living that copium life of hoping that we see the last three classes we need, which are Bouncer, Braver, and Summoner, I believe. Oh, I didn't think those guys would die so easily. Oh, they're not. That's right. I gotta remember the stupid enemies that spawn afterwards. You know, the vertical hitbox on laser is actually surprisingly large. This, I feel like, could have been a Nifta spot too. I'll have to learn. Like, there's some obvious ones that I know work well, because I've seen it like either in other runs or I've just tried them out and they look similar in Rondo. Like probably this here. Let's just blow you up real quick. But like there's other ones where I've just not, I'm looking at them, I'm like, this looks like it'd be a good Nifta. I know I'm gonna Nifta this actually, just because, hang on, I'm gonna kill these guys first, or kill you first. then I can go behind you guys. Actually, there's what, 60? Okay, no, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to nifta the next spawn and definitely get it completed there. Okay, then I just go over here and sit with this. And then let go. Lock onto your stupid leg and then let everything jump in towards it. Okay, well, that wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I guess I will break your big dumb leg. That mostly gave me enough. I missed 6 seconds. Enemies from the front should be pretty easy. That just means I can't nifta, which is good because I don't know the decent nifta spots here. Well, I think I do know them. I think I just usually screw them up. Great, if damage is that low, I wish you just said I shrug it off. Because getting hit for 1 damage and then getting knocked back is frustrating. Turn around, look at me. Kahori. Oh, it's just following now. Not sure how many enemies this hits, but I know there's a large number of enemies here. And we're out. Oh, this one. It's usually not too terribly bad. I mentioned it earlier, but I wonder what Summoner would look like in NGS, like, if they even plan on bringing it back. It's a big if. Like, you know, people are still assuming that all the classes are coming back. Everything is going to be there just as it was beforehand, but, like, it's a pretty big if. We really can't assume everything's going to work the same way. Could you, like, stop that? Normally I would pull this guy out. I think I can just brute force him in this room. Until that happens. Basically get the wrong lock on target. Oh, that sucks. Last 5 seconds. Unfortunate. But yeah, things like pets and NGS, how weird would that be? I mean, probably a return of a lot of pets we've seen beforehand, as is form for most games whenever you're coming to the next game. Because I mean, like, we can say PSO2 NGS is just PSO2 NGS, but it's really PSO3. Like, if you really think about it, we're basically playing PSO3. Dude, 25 minutes in and we still haven't reached one of the major intervals. Okay. Well, these might be longer than I thought. I was hoping I'd reach them like 20 minutes in roughly. Okay, well, this is going to be kind of annoying. Break your tires.
This isn't over.
No, it's up here. I was like, where the heck is this stupid Sphinx? And then I know I can do this. Oh, that's right. This spawn is slightly different. Oh, it pulled those other enemies over. Oh, no, I guess I'll kill you.
Can you solve this puzzle?
So I have to hit you in the head, basically. Okay, we got that. That's not too bad. This is, I believe, Luther break parts, which does kind of suck, but what can you do, right?
Yes, go on, flail.
They don't do too much here. I'm gonna opt to just try to kill him here and actually screw that up. I don't know if I still will be able to. No, I didn't. I wasn't able to. That's a huge loss of time. So Rondo strat is usually I make sure I have enough PP to then just jump up towards the crown and break it really quick. To just end the stage as quickly as possible.
Please eradicate all enemies.
I think I want to go left first usually. Destroy sections. Sending me across. Interesting. I think you can break the fins on the top of these guys. Oh wow, that just straight up killed him. Well, that was not what I was going for there, but yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Well, that definitely was not what we were going for. Only gained 40 seconds there, but... Hello? I was like, can you please? One of the few times I've actually been pretty low on HP. And oh man, still haven't hit one of those intervals that I was looking for. I think regardless of where we are, actually no, I'll probably go ahead and cut this episode here. So anyway guys, this has been the first episode of, I guess what, Endless Recollection? I'm not sure what I'm even going to call this actual series itself. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. If you guys want to keep up with the content as it goes forward, make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure to click that like button to know if you guys actually want to see this type of content. I'm definitely going to be looking at how the analytics do, that way I know if this is something that you guys are looking forward to. But yeah, thanks for joining me guys, I'll see you in the next video, take care. Peace out.